Let's check out these photos right here, you guys. So this is a family from Texas that came up with this dinosaur-themed announcement. Oh my goodness. They're wearing T-Rex costumes. Look at that. It's a little egg. This is their 5th child, and they wanted to do something unique. I'd say that's pretty unique. So what do you guys think? Do you prefer like the low-key baby announcements or screaming something from the top of your lungs on a mountaintop?
Screaming from the rooftop.
Oh.
Yeah. I like it. I mean, I love these dinosaur costumes to begin with.
Of course you do.
Actually, they're hilarious. Yeah. I saw someone running the Chicago Marathon in one last year. It was awesome.
That would be so much harder.
Yeah, and this family, they said that they love dinosaurs, so why not? It's fun for the kids.
Yeah.
It's memorable for the family. They seem like they're not a family that does this a lot. In the article, it said the wife had to do some convincing. The husband thought she was a little crazy.
Yeah.
So, no, it's fun.
Yeah, I love getting festive, and I've been known to wear a dinosaur costume once or twice before, so I think this is super cute. When my boyfriend and I were getting our dog, we actually considered doing we're expecting
Harley,
a puppy announcement, and we were gonna post the whole photo. So I am all about going above and beyond and being super extra with this.
But knowing you, I know, wait for it. But knowing you, I could appreciate that more now that I know you, because I can fit your personality and stuff. So T-Rex costumes not really working for me, but I am over the top fabulous. But I will say for this one, it doesn't work. But for the 5th child, then you can get a little crazy, a little wacky. The first one, not so much.
But I feel like people have different levels of celebrating, right? Like some people they make it a birthday month. They do multiple weekends of activities with multiple friend groups. And then there's people who are like, I don't really want to acknowledge my birthday. So I feel like it's the same with the birth announcement, right?
Yeah, and I think if this couple was always extra, they were always doing things like this, I might be a little annoyed by it. You know those people that you just eye roll and scroll by on social media? But this couple, I can do it. They seem like they don't do it all the time.
So I completely judged them, but I was like, I'm the same person.
Yeah,
but mine is more. My baby announcement would be more like on a yacht, the south of France.
Sounds like Beyonce.
Sipping a faux cocktail. That's probably more my baby.
Okay.
Faux cocktail.
But what bigger celebration than bringing a new life into the world, right?
It's exciting.
It's pretty
exciting. It's exciting. More gentrification. It's happening here in the city of Chicago, and as expected, the debate, it's risen again, and this time it has to do with the look of a new development, okay? Look at your screens, guys. It's a long row of high-rises, which the developers estimate would house more than 24,000 workers, 5,000 residential units, and it would be sandwiched between 2 low-rise historic neighborhoods, which is Lincoln Park to the east and Bucktown to the west. So a lot of people about this new Lincoln Park development, some not happy, some are. Some think it's going to change the landscape in the skyline as well as cause traffic problems. I guess, what do you think? Let's weigh in. This is the intersection of Fullerton and Damon.
Yeah, I'm into this. I know it's going to be really annoying with the construction and with while it's being built, but I feel like great cities come from taking risks and changing things up a little bit. They also come from staying the same. In some areas, you want to keep it the same, but I think this is great. I love to be outside, and it's more outdoor space, more space to enjoy Chicago. So I would be excited for it.
Yeah, Lincoln Park in Old Town and that whole area, Bucktown, when you go more west, they're so neighborhoody. So I feel like the people who live there, they feel like it's really gonna make it the hustle and bustle city feel, but it could be a good thing. I mean, I'm from over there, I'm excited for it. I don't really mind that it's gonna change the skyline, and I think some people's views might be taken away of the original skyline, so people that could get bothersome.
That would be super annoying if
you guys, I completely disagree with you. So I guess my hesitation with this is there's so much gentrification going on in the city, and this is a common occurrence in a lot of big cities, but I mean, we have so many people being pushed out of the communities. We got schools being closed. It just seems like an unnecessary addition to this area that, in my opinion, doesn't really have a housing issue.
But don't you think that area is already so gentrified?
I don't think that area is gentrified. I think the people who live there are already the people that live there. I just feel like there are neighborhoods that have empty lots, that have boarded up houses and buildings that a housing unit would be better for. And then I'm thinking about the traffic alone. I don't live in the neighborhood, but I go into the neighborhood for shopping and stuff like that.
Right.
I'm thinking about for traffic. If you're talking about adding 250,000 people into an area, that just seems like a problem. We need new confined streets because traffic's already bad in that area.
Yeah. Right, but they're also expanding the Riverwalk, and it's going to be more entertainment and shopping. And for me, when you expand entertainment and shopping, I mean,
I
that's
do like entertainment and shopping.
right.
Yeah.
So,
This reminds me a lot of Williamsburg in Brooklyn, where I used to live, and like the waterfront was developed in the same way. I was looking at the photos, I was like, oh, this is a very like reminiscent of that, and I really liked it because it opened up an area of the city where like there wasn't a lot before, so it just gave me more access and more places to enjoy. So I personally like it.
And it's flat, and it's warehouses.
Yeah,
it's
there's
going to bring
nothing
the
there.
city life into, you know, a little bit of the
I
neighborhood.
could see it. So one thing that didn't make sense to me, they said there was going to be a 20,000 seat soccer stadium.
I like this. That's a new stadium. That could be a new concert
I'd probably be more
venue.
likely to go to a soccer game.
I just don't know if we have that market for this. I know soccer's like the biggest sport in the world, but specifically for Chicago, I mean, I don't know.
Well, maybe this is a way to bring it up, bring the Chicago Fire team into a more central area.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be tuned in to see what the people decide, obviously.